Alright, let's turn my DJI Osmo's action camera on. Right here on the right side, there's a little button. You hold it in for about 2 seconds, let off. See how it spins around, it stabilizes the gimbal. And this is the side view of it. I've got it mounted with a little GoPro mount I have. And you can see this is what it looks like. Here's the lens of the camera. And this camera has a little motor right in here that keeps this camera lens level at all times, even when you're walking. So it's better than the GoPro, because the GoPro is digital stabilization. Now I'm filming this right now with my GoPro Hero 8 Black. But this DJI is better because you've got this lens up here, the little ball. It has a little motor on top of the stick. This is your handle. And when you're walking, it levels this out. It levels the lens out. So you get crystal smooth footage. Buttery smooth, as GoPro would say. Anyway, and one thing I like to point out, when you buy your camera, you've only got 5 times before it will shut off and you cannot operate it. You've got 5 times to go to the MeMo app. And let me look it up on my phone real quick and I will show you. See right there on my screen, DJI. It says DJI MeMo, M-I-M-O. Well, you can download that from you can put it in your Google search engine and it will pull that app up. You know, you can get it from the Google store or whatever, you know, the Apple store or whatever. But just Google it and you'll pull the DJI MeMo app up. Download it to your cell phone. And that way you can connect it to this camera. And to connect this to the camera, right here, let me show you something. Let me put my phone down. Right here, there's a little control wheel. This little piece right here, see how it slides in and out? You can slide this off. When you first get the camera, this piece is not on here. That's your control wheel. You can move your gimbal around. See, watch this. Let me show you. You can zoom in with it. See how it moves the gimbal around? Look here. So if you got it on a tripod, you can move it around. Now it's facing me. See there, it's showing me. Now we move it back around. That's the control wheel. But when you first buy the camera, this control wheel is not on there. Sure isn't. So I will show you what's in this box right here. This is the box it comes in. I will open it up. Let's get some of the pieces out of here. There's 2 little bitty USB connectors to connect it to your phone. There's one there. One's for the Android phone, one's for the iPhone. And all those come in a little box like this right here. Okay, to connect it to an iPhone, and to first set your phone, to first set this camera up, you have to connect it directly to your cell phone, to the side of your cell phone where the USB port is. So you slide this, you know, where you charge your phone, you slide this right in there. This one's for the Apple, and this end, Class C, is for your Android phones. So there you have it. You slide it right in here. It slides right over into here. And when you slide it over, let me show you what I'm talking about. This piece will be sticking out to the side like this. And you slide your cell phone. Let me show you. Let me change hands. You slide your cell phone. See how on the bottom of my phone I've got, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little USB where you put the adapter in, or where you charge it. You slide that little piece right over here and it connects to your camera. And that way you activate your phone. You go to the DJI MeMo app. You've only got 5 times to connect to that app before this camera becomes inoperable. Then after the 5th try, you can still connect it to the app, but you cannot operate this camera until it is officially connected to the MeMo app. And once that's done, you can take the phone off, and then you can operate the camera. Because I don't use the phone to operate it with the DJI MeMo app. And to operate this phone, this camera, you've got a control wheel, and you can go right here, this button, and it changes the modes from, watch here, see it says camera, and watch this, video mode. You can do it all with this second little button right here. Watch, I'll push it one time, camera, push it again, video. And up here, you can change the operation of the camera to follow mode, tilt lock, and also you got one. It's called field of view, and the field of view is just keeps the camera straight forward. But if you put it on tilt lock, what that means is wherever you got the gimbal pointed, and when you place this on tilt lock, it will stay pointed in that direction even if you move your hand. Now you understand that part. And also control the camera. This is the touch screen. You can go up here in the left corner and see, I've got my camera right now, the DJI. I've got it on the pro mode, and to change the settings, just go in the left corner up here and touch it. Let me show you. Let me touch it with my thumb. See how it pulled this up? You go to the left corner and touch it. You've got your auto exposure, you've got your white balance, you've got your color mode. We can change it from normal color to cinematic. And the cinematic right here is called D-Cinelac. D-Cinelac. That means the cinematic mode. D-Cinelac. Most time I use normal. You got right over here, you can change continuous autofocus or just single autofocus. I use continuous. Up top, you can change your white balance from auto white balance to manual white balance. Up here, if I push the left top corner, it says auto exposure. If you push that one time, it goes into this screen. You can change your your ISO over here on the right side. Once you pull this up, you can change your ISO, where you push in the left corner to push auto exposure. You can change your, so I've got on mine on 1600. You can pull up and change it 6400, 3200, whatever you want to shoot at. Most of the time I use 1600. And also you can change your exposure. I've got mine on 0, but say if it's too bright outside, I might change it to a minus 0.3 or 0.7, whatever. You can manually control this camera. It's that simple. It's like taking candy from a baby. Right? And down here at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it. Let me get it right up here. There's an M right there in the center. There's an M. There's auto. You push M, that means manual control. So we can push M. We can change. Once you push M, manual control, it brings us up 1/60th, 1/50th, 1/25th, 180, whatever. You can change your shutter speed. Hope that helps. And on the right side, you can manually control your ISO. See, right now it's on 6400. We can change it to whatever we want. So operating this camera is simple. One other little thing I like to point out on this touch screen right here, my friends. Let me show you on this touch screen. If you pull down, you see that little tool wheel. You can go into settings. Push that. You change all kind of stuff. And you can go to accessories over here. You can control. So you can push it back up or you can pull it down. You pull it down, push settings. You can go into accessories. You can change the control wheel speed, and also you can right here on the bottom left hand corner. Once you pull the touch settings and go into it, the bottom left hand corner, you can control your wheel speed right here for your gimbal, how fast you want it to go around. You can control your zoom because this camera zooms in and out. I forgot to tell you. And you can control how fast this gimbal spins around, in other words, right here in the bottom left corner. And you can recalibrate the gimbal by pushing the top right. And let's go pull it back up, and I'll go. If you swipe to the left, swipe the screen to the left, you can go into video. You got photo, you got slow-mo, you got time-lapse, slow-mo, video, photo. It's just a pano, like if you want to do a panoramic shot with photo, whatever, right there. Pull it back to video. You can see where I've got it selected on video. Swipe to the left. I've got it on 4K, 16 by 9, 24 frames a second. Over here on the right side, you can change your frames per second. Got 24, 25, 30, 50, 60. The highest it goes on 4K is 60. Now you know. You touch this over here on the left, resolution. You can pull down on the left. You can go to 1080. You can go to 4K, 2K. I hope this has helped everyone. It's just that simple. So easy a caveman can do it. I hope this has helped everyone to understand, you know, it's so easy, like that Geico commercial says, a caveman can do it. All right, I hope this helps. One of my viewers wanted me to show them how easy it was to operate this camera. It's very simple. Remember, when you first get it, when you first buy the camera, you've got 5 times to try to connect to the MIMO app. After the 5th time, if you do not connect, you cannot operate this camera. You can turn it on, but you cannot operate it. So after the 5th time, if you fail to connect, you can keep trying until you connect. Once you connect, then you can operate the camera. Now, I don't like that right there, you know. Say if somebody's got a phone, it won't connect to that MIMO app. It makes the camera, in other words, inoperable after the 5th attempt. I don't like that. They shouldn't have done that. That's kind of manipulation. Once I buy the camera, I should not be locked out of my camera I paid for because I can't connect to their app. Now, I don't like that at all. But I hope this helped everyone. That's just how simple it is to operate the DJI Osmo action camera. Please like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful evening. It's getting late. It's cold outside. I'm in a t-shirt. Be happy, positive, focus. People, always do the right thing. I love this camera. And this was recorded with my GoPro Hero 8 Black. And to turn it off, go back over here. Push the power button on the right side and watch this magic. Let me find the button. Simple. It goes out.